EA Sports. It's in the game.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Champions Cup quarter-final. Today it's Juventus against Liverpool. The game, of course, under floodlights this evening. So without further ado, we're off to the Juventus Stadium. Your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Well, there's still a bit to be done in the Champions Cup, but the teams involved are starting to maybe believe that this could be their year to actually lift some silverware. We're in the quarter-finals, Alan.
Yeah, you get to this stage, you can start to smell the final, can't you? A lot of work to be done, as you say, but a big game here for both sides.
The match referee today is Baptiste Alacoque. Quarter-final then, first half underway.
Yeah, huge match, a big atmosphere, and it's the time where you want your big players to produce what they can.
Giving it straight to the opposition from the throw. Luis Alberto. Chance. Oh, really well hit. And the keeper did well to get down to it. And the decision is a corner here. Disappointing for them, that corner. This is the chance. Here's the shot. Can only put it behind for the corner. chances. Heads strongly. Asamoah. Carlos Tevez. Mario Marchisio. Excellent positioning, and the interception is made. Toni Kroos. Here's a chance to attack. And the cross comes in now. The defender's there to quell the danger straight away. Opportunity here, and it leads to this shot. That's gone behind for a corner. Slightly lucky defending perhaps as well. That's a real tussle for the ball. Counter charge coming now. Joe Allen. Now they can go forward having won the ball. Could be a goal. And he strikes a goal. Back now. That's a poor touch. Juventus have the ball. Well, the assistant has signalled it's a throw, not a corner. From the other team's throw. Isla. Joe Allen. And Jones. Luis Alberto. That nicely with a dink upfield. Here's the shot. And that's been judged by the officials as offside. Looked clear enough. Marchisio. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Toni Kroos. There's a cross on here from this position, and his teammates tearing into the box. Marchisio. Mario Marchisio, the top pass of this boy, and he's on the ball now. Vida. Vucinic. Now Tevez. And the offside stops the play. Flag went up. Referee blew. Allen. Toni Kroos. And he goes for goal, dives away the keeper to keep it out. Coming up now, a corner. Well, that corner hasn't led to anything. Disappointing. Goes for goal! Really powerful shot, and the goalkeeper able to deal with it. be that we will get one team pulling away later on in this quarter-final with a second leg to come as well as a second half here. But it's nip and tuck so far.
Yeah, you can just sense it. Nobody wants to do anything silly. Nobody wants to give anything away, and for that reason it has been cagey.
Well, I've really enjoyed this first half. It may not be the most aggressive and exciting football that you've ever seen, but to see these two try and work out this contest, because there's so little between them, as the scoreline shows.
Yeah, very tactical battle it's proved so far.
Good first half, hoping for something better in the second half. The second half now underway of this Champions Cup quarter-final.
Yeah, it got a little bit cagey at times in that first half, but it might open up as the match wears on.
The interceptor has got the ball here. Straight in sharply, read it well, got in there quickly. Marquisio. Tevez. Time to get the cross now. Here's the shot. Vucinic. That's a fine tackle. He's got to score. In with a chance. Wonderful finish. It's a great goal from a very good team.
Yeah, and I think their midfielders, Martin, they are a class above the opponents today.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. And the score is 1-0. Arturo Vidal. And it's presented to the player by the opposition. But now they've got the ball, what are they going to do with it? Tony Kroos. He's got space. Could it be? Well, the keeper got a touch to it to make the save. Now they've got a corner on the attack again, the team that's leading by 1 goal. An easy piece of goalkeeping. Luis Alberto. Allen. Well, that's a good clean tackle to stop the attack. Vucinic. And in goes the cross. Needed to hold on to the ball to wait for the others to arrive in the middle. Asamoah. Vida. That is another corner. Here we can see the corner count so far. Disappointing for them, that corner. And here's a shot now. And the player gets in the way, made a great block. Great chance. Well, he will say that the ball should have come quicker. He's offside. Challenge. Oh, he loves that, doesn't he? And it's come off for him again. That's a vital stop. Great movement off the ball. Vucinic. Toni Kroos. Not a good challenge by the defender. Well, this is where he wants the ball. He's in a good position to cross. And here's the shot. That was a real chance. Any decent connection, and I think it would have been a goal.
Yeah, just needed to keep his head down, eye on the ball, and it would have been job done.
Vita. Attacking now Juventus. Goal kick to come. Alan, your view on the replay?
Well, I think it was one of his best goals of the season.
Been a fabulous match, but it's still level this late. It's with Toure. The home team about to make a change. That's very well read, and that's a very good interception. Goes out of play here quite clearly. An attempted pass, not a good one. And now it's a Juventus substitution, and 5 minutes remaining. Can he turn away from the challenge here? Toure. Martin Cáceres. Looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. Carlos Tevez. Vucinic. Could be a goal. It's a shot. Well, that was the opportunity. Don't like to be too critical, but really poor effort.
Yeah, just got to keep his head down and keep his body shape. He didn't do that.
Toure, and cut it out. Well, that's it, the final whistle. From their point of view, the first leg has been a good one. It's over now, and they are now set up for that second leg, which they hope will lead them to the semi-finals.
Yeah, thoroughly professional. All about concentration now in the second leg.
So it's full time with the final score 1-0. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling.
Well, we've got the classified results waiting for you. Our man is Mike West.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. Champions Cup, quarter-final, first leg. Juventus 0, Liverpool 1. Real Madrid 3, Barcelona 1. The Football Association Challenge Cup, quarter-final. Chelsea 5, Newcastle United 1.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Barclays Premier League. Today it's Liverpool against Fulham. It's late in the season, they are top of the table. Can they keep on winning? So without further ado, we're off to Anfield. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is sitting with me. We've managed to get through the puddles to the commentary position because it is a very wet day.
It is, and as a striker I think you always look forward to it. Defensively you don't, because it's easy to make a mistake, and I think the advantage is with the team attacking. Let's hope for plenty of chances out here.
Alan, Liverpool, what have you made of them recently?
It's where they would have wanted to be, top of the table at this late stage, and all about keeping the nerve and applying themselves. Concentration, a big factor.
The referee is Derek Milborough. He's on the bench, and I don't know how the fans will feel about that, considering he's been in great form recently, Alan.
I don't know whether the manager's proven a point, whether they've had a little tiff, but a surprise to me.
Too eager, too early, offside. Sergio Roberto. They're in a good position here. Sergio Roberto. Vita, and in the news because speculation about him finishing his career.
I mean, only he knows when it's right. He might be feeling his body. You know, you need to think long and hard before making such a big decision.
Sergio Roberto. On the attack here. Oh, he's gone for goal. Well, it's a bad miss. Leader Sidwell. Didn't hesitate, did he, with that challenge? Players arriving in the middle, hoping for the cross. Got to be, and that's the keeper's athleticism there to make that save. Corner given. Vita, he's enduring a sticky spell at the moment, but they're asking him to play his way through it, Alan.
I was surprised at that. I really thought that the manager would give him a little rest to watch on from the sidelines, but no.
Ryan Ruiz. Here's Sidwell. There's some potential in this move. Ryan Ruiz. he's had a swing at it, hasn't he? And it's played off, it's flown into the net.
You don't take a chance sometimes. You don't score, and he did take a chance.
So after the goal, we've opened the scoring here, 1-0. Sergio Roberto. They're looking at a stand-in left-back today, the visiting team.
Yeah, and he's not played too much football, so I'm sure he'll be nervous first 10 minutes. Needs a good first touch.
Tries his luck. Well, he was set for the shot to use the outside of the foot. Creditable effort.
It was not a bad effort. I think looking back on it, may not needed have to use the outside. Could have just put his laces through it.
Brian Ruiz. Guate. It's difficult for the players in every aspect of the game, and certainly going for the shot there, the conditions were against it.
Yeah, the ball is like a bar of soap, and it just skidded off his foot.
Sergio Roberto. No impact on the game yet from Liverpool. Good challenge here. Derek Guate. Ruiz. Now with Liverpool. Chance for him. Oh! Well, the target was there. Maybe he was looking at the target and not the ball, because he didn't hit it really right in the middle.
Yeah, I think there's an element of that. Just didn't keep his head down, his eye on the ball, and it's cost him.
These could be decent times for the home team, couldn't they? 11 points from the last 5 league games.
It's not bad at all, is it? When you consider the opponents that they've faced, they'll be pleased with that.
Advantage for Liverpool. Can they take advantage of that decision? This is the chance. That was a bit of panic, but he's got it away. Sergio Roberto. Could be dangerous. Tackle here. And it's going to be a minimum of 3 minutes to be played of added time. Derek Guate. Guate. Good tackle. His nerves were jangling then, that defensive player. He takes the shot. Great opportunity. In with a chance. Corner now for Liverpool. Possibilities. Looked a bit panicky from the defender. So it's 1-0 here as the half-time whistle goes. Good contest here. Hard to make chances, let alone score goals. We've reached half-time.
Yeah, and all to play for in the second half, because there hasn't been too much to split these two teams.
So we reach half-time with the score 1-0. Let's take a look back at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll be straight back to your commentary team for the rest of the match.
This is the start of the second half. And he's got the ball well to set his team on the front foot by intercepting. Sergio Roberto. Great chance. Real concern for the defender, just happy to get it away. Nervous, really, into the face of the opposition. Could it be? Just wanted to swing his weaker foot at it, and he did.
A little bit embarrassing for him, and I think he needs to work on that.
What we've got here is a chance for the home team to do the double over their opponents today, Alan.
Yeah, they made a statement, Martin, didn't they, with that earlier win on away territory, and it was a really good performance.
They tried to keep it, but they haven't been able to do that. He's had to play it over the line because the defender was all over him. Well, they've got the ball there and they want to restart the game. You can understand that with the throw. On it goes. Comes the challenge. Oh, it has to be. Got to be. Still in play here. He takes the shot. Stopped by the keeper, still in play. Here comes the counter-attack now. He's cut it out, and he's cut out the danger. No mistake about that. Ruiz. That's where you want to try and get control in midfield, and they've got the ball. And now they've got the ball, what are they going to do with it? Stopped there as they broke away. Good defending. Manager thinking for the away side, time for a change. Defender's done very well to clear that. Possibilities for Liverpool. What a chance! Here's a chance maybe to get level from the corner. And this is going to be a change here for the team that is leading. And it's clearly a tactical one to try and cement that winning position. That was goes for goal! Off the post! And once more, he's into the rescue. Roberto. He saw the guy could switch the play to and came up with the pass as well. Excellent. Supporting player alongside. The defenders come in well here. Timed his approach and got the ball. Sergio Roberto. Keeps it going. This is the chance. Oh! Now the corner. Put the team that's leading under some pressure. I don't like to use the word panic, but I think it's appropriate here. Opportunity here. Oh, and it's Stecklenburg with a super stop.
Absolutely majestic display by this goalkeeper. His reactions, his instincts have been first class.
That's what we've had so far in terms of corners. And here's the header. Boy, at the corner, nearly came off. Not far away.
Well, I thought it stood there, you know. He was just a fraction off. Well, we know they pay a lot of attention to set pieces, and here's an example. Unlucky for the team there.
Disappointing for them, that corner. Possession given away once more. That's very well read, and that's a very good interception. And eyeballing each other, those two. Options available on the bench for the away side today. Here the challenge is a good one. Here's Sidwell. Boateng. And he's got the ball well to set his team on the front foot by intercepting. Good forward play from them. The interception there was key, really, to the side that's having to defend at the moment. Final score here, 1-0. Really bad weather today, really good game.
Yeah, we forgot about the weather. Only 10 minutes in because it was so entertaining. Great stuff.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Champions Cup quarter-final. Today it's Liverpool against Juventus. Of course, the lights are beaming down this evening. So without further ado, we're off to Anfield. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
How are they going to play it now on the home team, because they've already got a lead?
It's difficult sometimes. You don't want to sit back, do you, and invite pressure on. I think their best policy is to be positive again and try and get the first goal in this match.
We've had a huge amount of build-up for this game. Alan, is it going to carry on the pitch? Are we going to be richly entertained?
Well, I do hope so, Martin. I mean, we've got a full house, we've got a wonderful atmosphere, and we've got two high-quality teams.
The match referee today is Baptiste Alacoque. It's looking good, this move. Marquisio. Now Tevez. Well, that's a lovely piece of skill. And Tevez. The tackle there is successfully done. It's with Toure. Asamoah. Chiellini. With a chance, and the shot's off. The keeper's pulled that one out of the bag. Teammate free in the centre. Looked a bit panicky from the defender. He's been in very, very disappointing form. I think he's surprised that he's been picked for the starting 11 here.
Yeah, well, sometimes you've just got to try and play your way through these periods of bad form. Sometimes you're not able to, but he's got to keep his head up, keep his chin up.
Toure. Well, now there's a chance to attack from the tackle. In a goal! Here's the chance! The keeper able to stop that one. It's back, it's their ball again, for a good intercepting play. Straight in sharply, read it well, got in there quickly. It's gone out off that player, trying to get out of the way. Dario Marquisio can't keep the ball at the moment. To Allen. attack now. Opportunity here. Oh, and he knocks in the goal. Well, this is a team and a half, to be honest, and they're running the opposition ragged, and a goal to show for it.
It's wonderful to see. I mean, they created chances at will, and you don't see that too often. And sometimes those kind of shots do cannon back out off the crossbar. Not this time. What a goal.
The aggregate score, 2-0. He's got it back again. Very well read, and that's a very good interception. Goes for goal! Oh, well reached by the keeper to turn it away. And now they've got a corner on the attack again, the team that's leading by 1 goal. Not the best corner in these circumstances. Gets in the way, made a great block. Comes in strongly. Carlos Tevez. He has such an appetite for the game because he'll chase down anything, anywhere.
He pops up in the most unusual positions, doesn't he?
Defender's done very well to clear that. Here's the shot, and there it is for Liverpool. Let's have another peek at that goal. Of the margin on aggregate to 3-0. Dario Marchisio. Joe Allen. Luis Alberto. It's good attacking play. He's reached it, but I don't know how. It's going to be a corner. Well, the goalkeeper wouldn't want to be beaten from there, and he made sure he wasn't spectacularly.
Yeah, this is a good keeper, and he wouldn't be expecting to get beaten from there.
He's met it with his head, almost grazing the top of the crossbar. Showing it's a physical game when it's a fair one too, and that's a great challenge. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Allen. Marchisio. Joe Allen. Maybe expected a bit more, but it's 2 added minutes. How about that, Alan?
Oh, lovely to watch.
Oh, volley! It's offside, and the referee's given it. Arturo Vidal. Asamoah. Here's Chiellini. Brilliant opening. In with a chance. A good strike. And by the save. Eyeing up a place in the semi-final, still 45 minutes to go, but they've built a good position over the first leg and the first half here to get that place in the last four.
Yeah, you always look at your top players, your more senior ones, to lead by example, and they've certainly done that here.
Well, the first half has given us a bit of a guide here as to what's going to happen, as to who's going to go through and who's going to go out.
Yeah, I think deservedly leading at the break, and what a carrot to knock out their opponents from this tournament. They just keep it together.
Good first half, hoping for something better in the second half. The second half now underway of this Champions Cup quarter-final.
Yeah, it got a little bit cagey at times in that first half, but it might open up as the match wears on.
How frustrating is this for the other team, trying to get the touch of the ball? Asamoah. Toure. Tevez. Here he is with a chance. He shoots. Still a chance after that save. Vita. Cáceres. Arturo Vidal. Vucinic. Manager thinking for the away. Foul by the Liverpool man. Well, there's going to be an alteration now, and with the team trailing, you can understand why he's going to make it. Isla. That's when you need a defender to show his class, and he's done just that. Opportunity maybe here, and the header is into the net. So for Liverpool, a great moment in the match. See it again.
Oh, look at them. They're absolutely delighted, and why wouldn't they be? Well, he could hardly miss that. From the right wing, that was a perfect delivery.
And they got their reward for it.
That's my kind of goal, that. A really solid header.
Definitely your kind of goal. And the aggregate margin is widened to 4-0. Vucinic. Toni Kroos. They have a controlling force in this match, and this is the player who is that controlling force.
It's one of those that, when he's on the team sheet, he strikes fear into the opposition and he lifts his own team.
Well, he's on the attack and he's got plenty of options from his teammates. Joe Allen. There's the ball in. Cross has gone straight to the defender. Paul Pogba. Sacco. Toni Kroos. options available on the bench for the away side today. He's going to cross the ball surely from here, and he's got support in the middle. It's confidently done to dink the ball into a teammate like that. Well, the slide tackle came in, but he's hurdled it. Very committed, the keeper, but he got it spot on.
Oh, one-on-one, he's helped out his defenders there, no end.
Isla. Tony Kroos. Just wonder, Alan, should they mark him man for man? Because at the moment, he's dominating the match, the midfielder.
We don't often see that man-to-man approach, but I think in this case it is warranted.
Can't keep the ball at the moment. Mario Marchisio. Very much a game. It's got to be a goal, surely. And he goes for goal. Wonderful reach. He's got to it and turned it away. Some movement from the bench for Juventus.
Not out.
Nothing coming for them from the corner. Well, a long way out, but not a long way wide. Good effort. Joe Allen. Tony Kroos. That's very good skill. He's made the defender look a bit awkward there. He committed himself here. There wasn't much cover, but he got the ball, the defender, in the wide position. It's good vision to be able to switch the play there. And his team now can move away from their defensive areas. Sacco. Pogba. Well, the fans could start looking for their tickets for the semi-final. They've got through on aggregate this quarter-final, and their thrilling cup run goes on.
Yeah, I think the excitement levels have just been ratcheted up a notch or two.
And now we hand over to Mike West in the studio.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. Champions Cup, quarter-final, second leg. Barcelona 2, Real Madrid 2. Liverpool 3, Juventus 0.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Premier League. Today it's Arsenal against Liverpool. What a game to have this late in the season. It's the side who are top of the table against their nearest rivals. Can't wait for this one. Let's cross straight to the Emirates and your commentary team of Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hello once again, I'm Martin Tyler and this is the Emirates Stadium. I think we can delve into the history books here to Anfield and 1989 with Alan Smith alongside me. Arsenal against Liverpool, every time it comes round, Alan, you must remember that glorious night for the Gunners and yourself.
Yeah, always brings back memories, that one being one of the most famous games, I think, in Football League history. Let's hope we get a similar occasion today. Well, we are at the business end, and this is where the big players, the big teams respond, and certainly we've got the biggest two here. First versus second, can't wait.
Hayden Pennyfeather is the man in control of the game. Kicked off. News of a goal from elsewhere. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Wigan Athletic. 1 minute played, 1-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. Sacco. Now Jones. Roberto. Opportunity here. Oh, dives away the keeper to keep it out. And the ball's gone out for a corner. Corner hasn't led to anything. Disappointing. And they're defending for their lives here. Straight in sharply. Read it well, got in there quickly. Liverpool take over possession again. Nice safe to play it back to the goalkeeper. He's good with his feet. To Jones. Nacho Monreal. A word from you, Alan, on a player who is a star turn really in this team, isn't he?
Yeah, I've really enjoyed watching him over the last few weeks. Everything he's touched has turned to gold.
Goal news involving Sunderland, Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Manchester City. 15 minutes played, 1-0.
Cheers, Alan. Here's Robinson. Well, they're in a good position here. Now with Rosiski. Challenges for the ball. Goal news from White Hart Lane. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Tottenham Hotspur. It's been scored by Soldado. The keeper won't want to see it again. He came together and the ball took a slight bobble off the pitch over his hands. 21 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. Needs a bit of assistance here and it's coming on the right. Close range chance. He has to be very quick. He's got to score. Got to be. Clean in at the goalkeeper. Just couldn't get it on target.
Well, he's on his own there and he's done all the spade work himself, just couldn't produce the finish.
Podolski, this is a guy who really is on top of his game at the moment, and no wonder he started. He's probably the first name on the team sheet.
Yeah, I would imagine so, and the opposition, I'm sure, would have spoken a lot about him in the dressing room beforehand. A danger man.
Wilshere. He's got it back again. This should be a promising game. I think Arsenal will be looking to win it, but it could be tough for them. Oh, still in play here. And Podolski. Rosicky. Attacking well here. Not been the greatest start here from Liverpool. Ryo Miyaichi. To Jones. Sacco. Sergio Roberto. At it, and he did get much power.
A little bit embarrassing for him, and I think he needs to work on that.
Reports that this player is unsettled. It's been in the newspapers. He is going to play today, though.
Yeah, and he's a good player, so if he does well, that might increase his chances of getting a good move
Into the face of the opposition. Opportunity. That's a good challenge. And it's back to him again. Sanya. Ryo Miyaichi. Looked very good indeed, but this is the chance. And here's the shot. Well, it's a long way off target. Time, and we're still waiting for that first goal. I think the manager's going to say at half-time, well, keep doing the same and you will get a goal, because they've opened up the opposition time and time again.
I think that's dead right, Martin. You've got to have faith in your strikers that if more and more chances do come their way, they will take them this time.
So we've reached half-time and the game is scoreless. Let's take a look at the highlights from the first half, and then we'll be back over to your commentary team for the rest of the match.
Well, we're still level here, and we're going to have a substitution. Is this the way to alter the match in their favour? He's looked to change the point of this attack. On the attack here, it's a chance! Oh! And it's in by the post! It is the modern thing, isn't it? With so much pace in the football these days, counter-attacking like this, it's thrilling to watch.
Yeah, they suck the opposition in, and with the pace that they have got on the counter, they were impossible to stop there.
And that's a goal well worth analysing again. So after the goal, we've opened the scoring here, 1-0. Goal news from Sunderland, Alan McAnally.
It's a goal for Sunderland. It's been scored by Adam Johnson. A clinical low finish to the far corner after a lovely passing move. 50 minutes played. 1-1.
Thanks, Alan. Well, that's a fantastic clearance. He rose to the occasion and saved the day. Oh, he's going to shoot now. And the ball's in. It's a goal. At the moment, no question about that, with his second goal of the game.
Well, Martin may have time for the player that's hit it, but he's got his just rewards. It's a goal.
Wilshere. Robinson. Some options on the bench for the home team. That's very well read, and that's a very good interception. Bendner. And the defender, he's worked out where the space is. Well, he has a go. Well blocked. The goalkeeper's done well. Sergio Roberto. Able to make a good interception. Arteta. Right in quickly to try and win the ball back. Theo Walcott, one of the main strikers, is out for the home team today, Alan.
Yeah, and he's waiting with a few goals, and he's always in that first team lineup, and it will be a blow.
Well, there's still time to hit back in this game, and they're going to try and do it with a substitute. And that flag is up, it has gone out off the player. Stanier. Well, he's won it back, that's a really good tackle. Morgan. Robinson. Cross has reached his teammate, goes for goal! He really connected. Well done, the keeper. Tackle to stop the attack. Now Podolski. Well, they're still trailing and they need to do something now if they want to get back into this game. Maybe some fresh legs will do the trick. Sergio Roberto. A good hit at it, but I'm afraid it was off the radar. Can't see this too many times, this goal.
No, it took a lot of skill, a lot of technical skill.
It's a chance for a double for the team that are the visiting team today. Had a good win against this side that they're visiting in the other match between the two clubs earlier in the season. But I'm sure the hosts are really determined to get some revenge.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. They should be, because they didn't play well in that earlier game. But great chance here for the visitors to take 6 points off their opponents.
Tackled well. He's hit that really well, but not quite on target.
Well, he looked around, I think he believed he had nothing else on, so why not have a crack?
Trying to up the ante, the visiting team here. 8 points from their last 5 league games. If they could get another 3 today.
Well, then it begins to look a little bit more respectable, but they need to get that win.
Well, Liverpool have given the lie to the pre-match predictions, even the first half predictions, that they would be pushed all the way here. They pushed the opposition. Chance for it! Oh! Corner for Arsenal. And he heads it for goal. Great header, great goal! Taken.
Oh, really good corner that. Flighted in and just begging to be attacked.
Different angle on it here. scoreboard here, it says 2-1. Sacco. It's too close to call this, but they've still got a one-goal advantage. That passing is top class. I feel sorry for him, really, because at this time, he should have done a lot better.
He should have. I've been in that situation. You have to feel for him.
Well, what they've done in the last 5 league games, 4 wins and a draw, 13 points. It's good, very good.
You'd take that all day long, wouldn't you? And I'll be hoping for more of the same here.
Good work to keep the ball under the challenge. The referee has decided to add on 2 minutes. Sanya. Mesut Özil. This is the chance. Got to be. And the level. They've got that equalising goal. Well, they were caught out here by this quick counter-attack against the run of play.
Yeah, I mean, they had to stick together there and come under a lot of pressure, but with the pace in the team, that was always likely. But this team just will not lie down. They've got the reward here. They're equal. Maybe they can get a winner.
4 goals equally shared at 2-2. Could be dangerous. A timely challenge. Mesut Özil. The referee has brought a halt to it. That's full time. The periods of this game, Alan, they dominated the ball. They didn't take it into a winning position.
I don't think they were always positive in possession though, Martin. They didn't try those incisive one-touch passes quite enough.
So, full time, with the final score 2-all. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling.
Well, we've got the classified results waiting for you. Our man is Mike West.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Barclays Premier League. Arsenal 2, Liverpool 2. Manchester United 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. Norwich City 1, West Ham United 1. Southampton 2, Everton 1. Sunderland 1, Manchester City 1. Swansea City 0, Wigan Athletic 2. Tottenham Hotspur 2, Stoke City 0. Let's see what that means for the league tables. At the top of the table remain Liverpool with 68 points. In second, Arsenal with 61 points. In third, Tottenham Hotspur with 61 points, but only behind on goal difference. In fourth, Chelsea with 60 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In fifth, Manchester United with 55 points. In sixth, Manchester City with 51 points. In seventh, Fulham with 51 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In eighth, Southampton with 48 points.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Barclays Premier League. Today it's Liverpool against Newcastle United. It's late in the season, they are top of the table. Can they keep on winning? Of course, the game being played under lights this evening. So without further ado, we're off to Anfield. Your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hi there, I'm Martin Tyler. With me today, Alan Smith, and we've got a match from the Barclays Premier League for you.
Yeah, thanks Martin. Delighted to be here, as I always am for these occasions.
Well, Alan, when I'm asked what my favourite game of all time is, I always trot out the same answer. And I've had some wonderful games since, but no reason to change it really, because it was so magnificent. Liverpool 4, Newcastle United 3 from 1996. And every time the teams square up, I think the fans, as well as me personally, have memories of that thriller at Anfield.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's unrealistic to expect it to happen every time. But, you know, looking at these two sides, I wouldn't rule it out.
Alan, Liverpool, what have you made of them recently?
What a great chance for them, this set of players.
And they've scored! And they've opened the scoring here. That's a great goal from that range. Terrific.
And I've seen this player finish from those distances before. They've really got to close him down quicker.
From the moment he hit it, you can see he knew it was going in. And the score is 1-0. Back again. Shane Ferguson right in quickly to try and win the ball back. He's reacquired it again with great persistence. He's got to play it back to the goalkeeper. News of a goal from elsewhere. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Sunderland. 8 minutes played, 1-0.
Cheers, Alan. Chance to put it in the box from here. The ball's got away from him. Van Volswinkel, still going, still striving to attack.
Sometimes, as admirable as it is, you just think, well, maybe save your energy a bit more for attacking rather than closing down.
Suzuka. Great chance, tries his luck. That's a decent save by the goalkeeper. Tony Kroos. He's got space. Here's the chance. It's risky for the goalkeepers to try and catch the ball these days, but he's caught this one. News of a goal from elsewhere. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Manchester United. 19 minutes played, 1-1.
Thanks, Alan. Decent attacking position here, and they've got the advantage as well. If he needs help, it's coming from the left. And the shot's on! So the referee awards a free kick. Volswinkel. Debussy. Well, they're attacking here. Might be a chance for Newcastle. Confident and quality on the ball. Luis Alberto. Great opportunity, in with a chance. I'll get the shot out, it's still in play. He takes the shot, and the block there, stopping a goal, I think. Shola Amiobi. Oh, in goes the cross. And it's a goal here. Superb team, plenty of chances and a goal now to show for all their class.
they've had a few, and they could have had even more, really, when you think of the number of chances they've created here.
Now it's 2-0. Musa Sissoko. That's gone back to him. Sissoko. Shola Amiobi. Good strong challenge. It's with Newcastle again. The referee intervening here, Lucas Papwick. Very good passing from this team. Luis Alberto. Toni Kroos. Positional play of this player is really good. Luis Alberto. Here's a shot. Not a decisive save. Oh, his nerves were jangling then, that defensive player. Climbed well to head it to the supporting player. Gone in strongly. Joe Allen. Simple save from an ambitious effort. That's half-time. 2-0. Score at the halfway mark. At the start of the game, you'd suggested a scenario at half-time like the one we've got. They'd be delighted, wouldn't they?
I think so. I mean, the way they've passed the ball about, used the full width of the pitch, it's been difficult for the opposition.
So we reach.
And Liverpool replicate a good first half in the second period, which is now underway. Luis Alberto. Mathieu Debuchy. He's enduring a sticky spell at the moment, but they're asking him to play his way through it, Alan.
I'm surprised at that. I really thought that the manager would give him a little rest to watch on from the sidelines, but no.
Amiobi. Close range chance. Oh, well, the fans were off their seats ready to cheer, but it just missed out.
Yeah, unlucky. Top marks for the way he got into that position, just couldn't finish.
Ferguson. Shola Amiobi. Here the challenge is a good one. Fabulous clearance. Sissoko. Some players limbering up for the away team. Substitution in the offing. Toni Kroos. They have a controlling force in this match, and this is the player who is that controlling force.
It's one of those that, when he's on the team sheet, he strikes fear into the opposition and he lifts his own team.
Right down the slot for the goalkeeper. Alberto. He will be determined to do a bit better than in his recent games. He is better than those performances have shown, surely he is. Yeah, and it's a headed effort at goal. He'll need to try. Ah, it's a great save. Ferguson. Luis Alberto. Good tackle. Amiobi. Right in quickly to try and win the ball back. Liverpool penalised. Well, the losing team have got to do something, and this is it, the substitution. He's got space. The referee does blow. The flag was up from the assistant. Well, here comes a substitution for the away team. Luis Alberto. Joe Allen. Dangerous moment. In with a chance. A goal for Liverpool. His second goal of the game. They just can't contain him.
Just when you need a cool head in the box, when you've got several defenders around you, you have to say that is top-class striking.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. It's a good lead, 3-0.
And the goal scorer for Liverpool in the 84th minute.
That's gone back to him. This is Campbell. Luis Alberto. Manager thinking for the away side, time for a change. In midfield, they've got it back via an interception. Oh, what a vital stop. Excellent positioning, and the interception is made. Well, it's one change, and it looks like it's a case of just trying to freshen the team up a bit. Been saved, the defending team, by that offside flag.
They think he was on, but when they look at the replays after this match, they'll realise the official made a good call out.
And the defender has dispossessed it. Luis Alberto. Joe Allen. And it's come to an end now as the referee calls a halt. We've seen a game here, Alan, where one team has had the ball and the other team hasn't.
Yeah, there was a golfing class out there today, which was surprising, given the two sets of players. I wasn't expecting it.
So it's full time, and the final score, 3-0. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling.
And now we hand over to Mike West in the studio.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Barclays Premier League. Liverpool 3, Newcastle United 0. Manchester United 1, Sunderland 1. West Ham United 1, West Bromwich Albion 2. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Liverpool with 71 points. In second, Chelsea with 63 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In third, Arsenal with 61 points. In fourth, Tottenham Hotspur with 61 points, but only behind on goal difference. In fifth, Manchester United with 56 points. In sixth, Fulham with 54 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In seventh, Manchester City with 51 points. In eighth, Southampton with 48 points. Bottom of the table, Newcastle United with 15 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, West Bromwich Albion with 17 points. Third bottom, Wolverhampton Wanderers with 22 points, but only behind on goal difference. Fourth bottom, Stoke City with 22 points. Fifth bottom, Wigan Athletic with 24 points, with a game in hand on the team above.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the FA Cup semi-final. Today it's Liverpool against Chelsea. The rain pouring down today. So without further ado, we're off to Wembley Stadium. Your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
So this is it, semi-final day in the FA Cup.
Well, nobody remembers the losers, and I've been on the end of losing situations, and you just do not want it. It's one of those days to forget, but a day to remember if you get through.
There have been a lot of meetings, particularly in the Benitez versus Mourinho years in charge of Liverpool and Chelsea. Chelsea against Liverpool today, Alan.
Yeah, Liverpool have had a little bit of catching up to do on Chelsea, but come this kind of clash, full house, they normally produce the best football.
Bailiff is our referee for this match. Teams have worked so hard to get to this FA Cup semi-final. Now all that preparation is going to be tested as the action starts.
Yeah, I can't wait for this one, because two teams that have been in great form, you just hope they can reproduce that now when it matters.
Sergio Roberto, a back heel that's caught the opposition out. To lose his marker. It's a chance. Shots on here. Keeper got a touch, I think. What a chance! And he scores. for the defenders, this goal. And the score is 1-0. Kevin De Bruyne, he's a natural dribbler. Eden Hazard on the attack here. Neymar. In a goal! And then he went, just diverted it away. Good movement to get to it. They're a man light now, aren't they? Having lost this player to another club, so we'll see how they manage without him.
Yeah, and I think he needed the change, really. His career had come to a standstill, so it would do him good to move.
Now can he score? Could it be? Really good goalkeeping from John Ruddy. Well, they're a goal up. Now they've got a corner here. I don't like to use the word panic, but I think it's appropriate here. And he goes for goal. Good hit at it, but I'm afraid it was off the radar. Here's a replay again of the goal.
Just sweet contact on the ball.
Eden Hazard, Chelsea on the attack, comes in with a tackle. Well, he might go for goal here. Brian Bertrand. It's going to be a goal, surely. Oh, he's reached it, but I don't know how. Oh, he's going to shoot now. That's relieved some of the pressure as the defender clears his lines out of play. Sacco. Sergi Roberto. Support coming up on his left here. It's decent. He's gone for goal. Good handling of the shot by the goalkeeper. Positional play of this player is really good. Chance for him. Surely he's going to score here. Here's the chance. Terrific run. He sped away, but he's just put it wide.
You have to feel for him because it looked as if he'd done everything right apart from the final.
Challenge now. And that cross is won by the defender. And he shoots. Strong hands from the goalkeeper to keep out a shot of that power. Mikel. Chelsea attacking here. Liverpool. Put in by the attacker with a cross, but the opposition able to deal with it. It's Mikel. Here he is with a chance. Oh, it could be on. Oh! And he takes the shot, and it's an equaliser for them. Chelsea.
Well, do you know what? I think the keeper should have held that, and the fact that he's fumbled it has cost his team dear.
Well, we're back at level pegging again at 1-1. He's looking to change the point of this attack. Sako. Referee has looked at what's gone on in this first half and decided to add on 3 minutes. Bertrand. Kevin De Bruyne, Ramirez. Good clean tackle. Eden Hazard. A hard-fought first half here of the semi-final, and both teams will go at it hammer and tongs, I'm sure, in the second half to decide who gets through to the final.
Yeah, we thought it'd be quality, and it has been. Two really excellent sides, and no quarter given, no mistakes made.
Nothing between the two teams on the scoreline, Alan, at half-time, but in terms of the match...
Yeah, I mean, if it carries on like this, there's only one winner, but the team that's been conceding all the chances might just feel it's their day.
So we reach half-time. It's nicely balanced, with the score 1-1. Let's take a look at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll get straight back to the commentators for the rest of the contest.
FA Cup semi-final second half has started.
Yeah, it should be a fantastic 45 minutes this, if the first half's anything to go by.
That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Diagonal pass, switches the play. Kevin De Bruyne. David Luiz. Ramirez. That's how to tackle. Defender didn't do his job, and he's got past him easily. Close range chance, and here's the shot. Referee has pointed for a corner. Not the best corner in these circumstances. This is the chance. And here's the shot. Well, you can't fault them for lack of effort. It's still level. Eden Hazard. Good position. They've worked this attack very well. Surely he's going to score here. Here's the chance. Oh, kept the shot out. It's still in play. And he goes for goal. He had a chance maybe to get their noses in front. Didn't quite happen. Juan Mata. The time where the game matters, really. Can he be a force for good for his side? They need some inspiration. He's certainly capable of supplying it. To Moses. A bit sloppy at the back here.
Yeah.
It's a chance! Well, that's better than we thought, because he's got back and made the tackle. This should be it. In with a chance. It's Liverpool who scored. superstitions have been proved right here, haven't they? If you keep shooting, you're going to score, aren't you? The percentages tell you that, and that certainly happened in this match.
Yeah, and when you create as many chances as they have, yeah, I mean, it's always on the cards that they're going to get a few, and it's been fantastic for the strikers, particularly out here.
Well, now it's 2-1. Ramirez. And the manager's going to make a change here. Into the attacking third. Came in with a challenge. Advantage for Liverpool. Can they take advantage of that decision? Toni Kroos. Sacco. Gonna cross it. That was a bit of panic, but he's got it away. Oh, what a vital stop. Very good work by... That's a cruel deflection off the defender. He's doubled his money here with 2 great goals. Another angle on it here. And the scoreline is 3-1. Going to see a substitute come on now. Good movement to get to it. Neymar. Here's a chance. Oh! And they got the block in. Mata. Past his man there. Can he turn away from the challenge here? Well, you've got to credit the defender there. He's forced him out of play, really. Sergi Roberto. Well, the clock's showing 9 minutes left to play. His team now can move away from their defensive areas. Stopping the pass, getting through with good piece of anticipation. Oh, a muscle's gone there. They've linked up well. Well, we could get some news on the injury. I think Jeff Shreves is on the case.
The problem seems to be his calf.
It's a chance! Could it be? Never, in the end, quite set for the shot.
No, he didn't look comfortable, did he, Martin? And you never thought that ball was going to end up in the back of the net.
And Chelsea ready to bring on a substitute. Toni Kroos. It's an exhibition here with such great passing. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. It's a fine tackle. The opposition court coming forward. There might be some gaps here. It's Mikel. Sacco. through the semi-final somehow, and they are in the final.
It's a wonderful feeling, I can vouch for that. Look at the players down there, they are ecstatic.
So it's full time with the final score 3-1. I'll leave you with the full match highlights.
And now we hand over to Mike West in the studio.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Football Association Challenge Cup semi-final. Liverpool 3, Chelsea 1.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Champions Cup semi-final. Today it's Liverpool against Bayern Munich. The game, of course, under floodlights this evening. So without further ado, we're off to Anfield. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
We are getting towards the business end of the Champions Cup. Here we are at the semi-final stage, Alan Smith.
Yeah, it's a nervous time because you've come so far, you've worked so hard, you don't want to blow it now.
Philippe Damar+Hagen is the man in charge of this game today. There's a lot of nerves out there. I think you can sense it, Alan, as we prepare for the kickoff of the Champions Cup semi-final.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how experienced you are, I think nerves...
Oh, it has to be! In with a chance. Back into play off the crossbar. Struck it on the volley. And the shot's called the goalkeeper into action here. He's done well. Götze. Well, that's the sort of defending that can win you a match. It was a brilliant challenge in difficult circumstances. Joe Allen playing in the starting 11 today, though the announcement has come out that he's available to other clubs. He's been put on the transfer list, in fact.
I don't think there'll be a shortage of offers because he's a talented player when he's confident.
Tell he wants to score. Well, he'll want to clear his lines here, but make sure it's a bit more than just hoofing it upfield. Players arriving in the centre for the cross and hits it. That's no problem to the goalkeeper, it's straight at him. Joe Allen. Tussle for the ball there. And here's the shot. And the player gets in the way, made a great block. And that flag is up, it has gone out off the player. And coming up now, a corner. That's quite a disappointing corner, really. Luis Suarez. We've got to manage without him today. Now he's gone and life goes on, Alan.
Life does go on, yeah. I mean, it's a big decision by the...
What a chance here. Oh, well, the keeper got a touch to it to make the save. It's a good spot. It did deflect off the player. Corner now. Sacco, no problem for Manuel Neuer, who hangs on to it. That's a good tackle. Joe Allen. First touch was good, but he's got to work hard to keep the ball. He committed himself here. There wasn't much cover, but he got the ball, the defender, in the wide position. Luis Alberto. In a goal! Oh! Well, he didn't really trouble the keeper, and it was with his weaker foot, Alan.
Well, it was, but I think supporters wonder why a professional footballer can't practice on both feet. And if he had have, he'd have scored there.
Midfield, they've got it back via an interception. Here's Schweinsteiger. Edinson Cavani. Javi Martinez. Ball with Lahm. Sometimes the fullback position is a bit underrated. When you look at Philipp Lahm, you can see he's somebody who actually should advertise the job for young players.
Yeah, I mean, he's only small and you can underestimate him, but you would do that at your peril.
Cross it. Wasn't very confident defending, but it's done the job. Chance for it. Got to be. Oh, a miss. Given the ball, really. Didn't have to do too much to get it. It's a poor pass. Now the defender gets across and makes the interception. And it was... he takes the shot. He's blocked it there. Return pass. Javi Martinez. Thomas Müller. Forward with some danger. Edinson Cavani. He's got to score. What a chance. The goalkeeper out to meet him. And he does his job fantastically well. That's half-time in this semi-final first leg. Nothing between these two teams. It's shaping up to be quite a titanic contest.
It's been extremely tense, and I can't see that changing. The slightest mistake could be the decisive one.
They have had a catalogue of chances in this first half, but no goals.
Well, they should, and they will be kicking themselves, and it's not a given that they'll keep getting quite so many chances.
So we've reached half-time and the game is scoreless. Let's take a look back at the highlights from that first half and then we'll be straight back.
So the referee blows and it's off and running for the second half of the Champions Cup semi-final.
Well, we're getting to the point now where nobody can afford to make a mistake.
That's a real tussle for the ball. Now Ribéry. Cavani. It's looking good, this move. Luis Alberto. Kante. Cavani. Allen. Plenty of power in the shot, plenty of strength from the goalkeeper. And he gets it back again, quickly. Manager thinking for the away side, time for a change. Javi Martinez. Mario Götze. Get it back here. Some potential in this move. Now Bastian Schweinsteiger. Ball back with Bayern Munich. Thomas Müller. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. Mario Götze. Bayern Munich winning the ball back. Sacco. Luis Alberto. Surely he's going to score here. Here's the chance. Referee's given a corner. Now it's a chance for Arjen Robben. And what a replacement to bring on. He's got such skill, particularly in that left foot, of course. And it's a header. Good contact with the header, but the goalkeeper untroubled.
Yeah, standard save for him, and he's able to maybe start a counter-attack here.
Schweinsteiger got the tackle in. In with a chance, off the post.
Well, these two goalkeepers for me go down as two of the best in the world, and they proved that out here today.
Sacco, that was a decent corner, and that's where the decency ended.
Yeah, it was. I mean, everything had gone perfectly well until it came to the lad whose job it was to put the ball in the net.
Holger Badstuber. Philip Lahm. Javi Martinez. Schweinsteiger. David Alaba. Chance to attack. Maybe a chance on the cross for Cavani. They're desperate to try and change this game. It's been level and now they're pushing on, looking for the goal that will take them in front. Luis Alberto. That was an easy decision for the assistant. It's offside. He's gone too early. Lahm. Thomas Müller. Schweinsteiger. And the ball's got away from him. He's in the clear. He's away, in on the keeper, he saved it.
Well, the back four was beaten, but that goalkeeper wasn't. One of the world's up-and-coming goalkeepers, Manuel Neuer, he's protecting that clean sheet fiercely out here today.
David Alaba. Javi Martinez. Didn't hesitate, did he, with that challenge? On to the attack now. Chance. Well, sometimes nerves get the better of players, and maybe, Alan, that was one such case.
Yeah, I think so. It just goes to show everybody's human.
Well, it's always interesting with the use of substitutions. How will this affect the match? Good movement to get to it. That's a good tackle. Edison Cavani. That's a vital stop. Goals here to cheer as the final whistle goes.
After the game, the visiting supporters will find their bicycles.
Good game, right to the last kick of the ball, an even contest.
Yeah, I think so, and both sides will go home fairly happy with a lot, I think.
So it's finished scoreless. I have to say it was a bit disappointing. We all had higher hopes than that. I'll leave you with the full...
Champions Cup, semi-final, first leg.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Barclays Premier League. Today it's Liverpool against West Ham United. It's late in the season, they are top of the table. Can they keep on winning? So without further ado, we're off to Anfield. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hello, I'm Martin Tyler, and this is Anfield. And the issue really is how can Liverpool manage in this match?
They've got an outside chance, Martin, you have to say that, of winning the championship. So if they can get 3 points here, they'll put the pressure on their competitors.
The man in charge for this game is Lucas Papwick. Downing, well, this player has been out of touch, but he's going to start the game.
Well, he is, and the manager's sticking with him, hoping that he'll come out the other end of this poor run of form.
Liverpool will be watched by many of the crowd, especially today, who've got the game underway. Maiga. Box to box, this player.
Oh, what stamina. It's a wonderful asset.
Toni Kroos into the attacking third. Well read by the defender to intercept. Mark Noble. It's a good place to win the ball here. It's one back. Morrison. Sergio Roberto. Challenged quickly by the opposition. Sergio Roberto. We're hearing there's a penalty. Alan McInally.
It's a penalty for Wigan Athletic.
What a chance! He might be needed again, the goalkeeper. Well, they've got a corner. Disappointing for them, that corner. And it leads to this shot. Didn't get much time to see that, the goalkeeper. Good save. Corner again. For the defender, just happy to get it away. Shots on here. He can clear it here. Goal for Alan McInally to report very briefly, I'm afraid, from that game. A goal for Wigan. They've converted from the penalty spot to make it 1-0. Could be a goal. Sergio Roberto. In with a chance. He loves these situations. That's the way to win the ball back. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come. Well, the home team will be pleased to see the visiting team sheet, because one of those main strikers who could certainly come here and hurt them is out injured.
Yeah, and on his travels this year, Martin, he has nicked 1 or 2 goals away from home, so that is a blow.
Here's the shot. The goalkeeper not needed because they've stopped the shot. In midfield, they've got it back via an interception. Noble. Toni Kroos. Tries his luck, and they're defending for their lives here. Oh, that's great work by the goalkeeper. Well, he will say that the ball should have come quicker. He's offside. He's enduring a sticky spell at the moment, but they're asking him to play his way through it, Alan.
I'm surprised at that. I really thought that the manager would give him a little rest to watch on from the sidelines, but no.
That looked promising, but he's been stopped. It's James Collins. It's a pass with the head that's worked out very well. Morrison. Toni Kroos. Good piece of tackling there. Mark Noble. Possession in the midfield area. Oh, it has to be. So the save made by the goalkeeper. And he's got the ball well to set his team on the front foot by intercepting. ball, they could be in. Oh, and there it is for Liverpool. Well, they're celebrating Liverpool here. Not just the nature of the goal, but the timing of it.
Yeah, I think so. There's nothing better just before half-time. You go in, you're happy, and you're raring to go for that second half. Well, it looked an easy take, didn't it? But the hard part is anticipating where to put yourself in that box, and this lad has mastered that art.
And the score is 1-0. Downing. Morrison. Well, it is Liverpool's match at this point, but there's a lot more of it still to go. And that's half-time, signalled by the referee. 1-0 the half-time score. When we look back at the end of the game, rather than at half-time, that goal right on the break here might just be a turning point.
Yeah, I mean, going into the dressing room, the manager probably, both managers have had to change their team talks now.
So we reach half-time. 1-0 the score, with Liverpool leading. Let's take a look at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll be straight back to your commentary team for the rest of the game.
Referee just checking everything is in order, and he blows for the second half to start. His team now can move away from their defensive areas. Kevin Nolan. He's into the challenge. Jarvis. We know he's unsettled. We're hearing that at least one other club wants to take him away from here. But he's going to play it. Oh! It's not a very good try, but it at least shows the right attitude here. And in goes the cross. He's found his teammate. Great chance. Goes for goal. They've still got an opportunity here after the goalkeeper parried it. And look at him, whacking the ball upfield once more. News of a goal from elsewhere, Alan McInally.
It's the second goal for Chelsea. 58 minutes played, 2-1.
Thank you very much, Alan. Sergio Roberto. Excellent positioning, and the interception is made. Now they've got the ball back, what can they do from here? Kevin Nolan. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. The referee intervening here, Lucas Papwick. Well, the losing team have got to do something, and this is it, the substitution. Well, he's at goal. In the end, it was the connection with the shot that ruined the shot.
Yeah, I mean, so often you see a badly hit ball go in because it outwits the keeper, but not on this occasion.
Chipping away this side, the home team, haven't they? 6 points from their last 5 games.
Yeah, not what you call spectacular, but solid, and a basis to maybe kick on.
That's very well read, and that's a very good interception. It's looking good, this move. West Ham's opportunity to score now, maybe. They've been saved, the defending team, by that offside flag.
They think he was on, but when they look at the replays after this match, they realise the official made a good call out.
And here's the cross. The defender deals with the cross easily. Mark Noble. Hagen. News of a goal from elsewhere, Alan McInally.
It's the second goal for Wigan Athletic. 75 minutes played. 2-2.
Cheers, Alan. Well, they're in a good position here. Giving the ball away now. He's got space. Oh, he really connected. Well done, the keeper. Yeah, he's gone too early. He's offside. They've lost the ball. Tony Kroos. Options available on the bench for the away side today. In quickly. The lead is still intact, but only just. The fans a mixture of nervousness and support.
Right, it's on a knife edge this. I wouldn't like to call which way it's going to go.
Here we've got the possession stats so far for you coming up on the screen.
Well, nothing to split the two sides. This is when you're looking for somebody to pick out the hole, create the pass, create the goal.
Will we see another goal in this very tight game? Just a margin of one goal between the two teams. 5 minutes to go now. Still time for the opposition to spoil Liverpool's day, but they haven't looked like doing it because Liverpool haven't let them look like doing it. Well, he's won it back. That's a really good tackle. Noble. Good, strong challenge. Well, only 2 more minutes to be added on by the referee now. Mohamed Diame. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. 1-0 the final score as the referee brings an end to the game. Well, it has been much more of a match than we expected at the start because the underdogs have performed so proudly.
Yeah, they have. They gave them a real...
The Barclays Premier League.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Champions Cup semi-final. Today it's Bayern Munich against Liverpool. Of course, the lights are beaming down this evening. Let's head straight for the Allianz Arena. Your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
We're ready for the second leg after no goals in the first leg. But now is the chance for a player of these two teams to make himself a real headliner.
Yeah, it was all a little bit cautious in the first leg, but I don't think we're going to see that here. All to play for.
Well, the players enjoy playing in the rain, especially the attackers, hoping a defender or two might slip and slide and make a mistake. Can he turn away from the challenge here? He got really tight, the defender there, and snuffed out the problem. So Bayern Munich have won a corner here.
For goal. It's a goal from the header.
Well, the score 1-0 in the match and 1-0 on aggregate. Luis Alberto. That's very well read. And that's a very good interception. Cheeky, a back heel. Stagger. Stumbled a bit there, but has managed to stay on his feet. Luis Alberto. That could open them up. Excellent judgment by the goalkeeper. He knew he could get it, and get it he did.
Yeah, he's always on his toes, this lad, sweeping up behind his back four.
Brilliant technique in the tackle.
Look at the defender, not good enough.
Oh, the striker stopped there as they broke away. Good defending. Allen. Luis Suarez. I've got to manage without him today. Now he's gone and life goes on, Alan.
Life does go on, yeah. I mean, it's a big decision by the football club, but maybe they'll get a replacement in quickly.
Well, you have to say good anticipation there to read the direction of the throw-in. Thomas Müller. Philipp Lahm. Positional play of this player is really good. That is a tackle and a half. Luis Alberto. Brilliant opening. Here's the chance. The defenders pushed him onto his weaker side, Alan, didn't they? And it was a good policy, as it's turned out.
Yeah, a good bit of knowledge from the defender, but he needs to push up on that weaker foot.
Bastian Schweinsteiger. Edinson Cavani. Into the attacking third. Close range chance. Oh, there's still a chance after the save. He's going to shoot. Here is a corner for them. Just trailing by the one. Very far, blocked away. He's a natural finisher, this guy, looking for another goal. Oh, well, it wasn't such a good cross after all. Joe Allen into the face of the opposition. Good movement to get to it. Here's Schweinsteiger. Mario Götze. On to the attack now. Here he is with a chance. Could it be? It's a goal. They've levelled it. contest this. We're into the second leg, and we are level on aggregate.
I just can't decide who looks the better team now. Who's your money on?
So now on aggregate, it's 1-1. Mario Götze. Well, he is the playmaker. Here he is. Surely he's going to score here. Could be dangerous. Great chance. Can't lose it here. Well, he's on the attack and he's got plenty of options from his teammates. And the verdict on added time is 2 minutes. Here, quite congested midfield, but good passing from this team. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Javi Martinez. That is half-time. Well, we've had the first leg. We've now had the first half of the second leg, and it's what's going to happen in the second half of the second leg of this semi-final. It's going to determine the aggregate outcome.
Yeah, it's been impossible to separate these two teams. They've evenly matched right the way through, and unless somebody can produce something special, it could go all the way.
Half-time, the teams are level. Where do we see a breakthrough coming for one of these sides?
Well, it's difficult really to see after that first 45 minutes of evidence, but so often you do see it when after the break things open up.
So the referee blows and it's off and running for the second half of the Champions Cup semi-final.
Well, we're getting to the point now where nobody can afford to make a mistake.
Luis Alberto attacking well here.
In the cycle.
In a goal, got to be. This is a top goalkeeper in a top situation where he saved his side. Manuel Neuer take a bow. Coming up now, a corner. That's quite a disappointing corner, really. Allen. Some options on the bench for the home team. Edinson Cavani. Mario Götze. Cavani. Now's a chance for Arjen Robben. And what a replacement to bring on. He's got such skill, particularly in that left foot, of course. To Allen. The opposition back off, they could be in trouble. The ball gets to here. There's the ball in. It's goal! With a brilliant header! An important moment in this second leg because that goal has put them ahead on aggregate.
All remains now is to do the basics well. No mistakes at the back.
So just to check on the aggregate scoreline here, 2-1.
Now that was audacious, wasn't it, in the extreme? To chop.
Referee awards the free kick for Bayern Munich. And here's Schweinsteiger. Good forward play from them. He can cross it now. Bayern Munich trailing at the moment, but this is a corner for them. Tattler has won it very cleanly. They've got the ball rolling again straight away. Maybe a chance on the cross for Cavani. The keeper caught out there, he reached it but couldn't keep it out. Bayern have hit the back of the net.
Well, It was a great delivery into the box from that left-hand side.
It's where they look dangerous.
The timing was great and the bravery to get ahead of his man.
There was some header. He's into the challenge. Dangerous moment. Oh! Threw himself in front of the shot. Good block. Possession given away once more. Edinson Cavani. Brilliant opening. What a chance! And a goal, and they've taken the lead through it. Important goal in the context of the two legs, and they are in the second leg now ahead on aggregate.
I think deservedly so as well, the way that they've played over the two games, but still a bit more work to do.
Now on aggregate it's 3-2.
You have to say that's great accuracy of the strike, because the way he's hit that just under the bar, the keeper had no chance.
Now Robert. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. Very weak challenge, in with a chance. They've still got an opportunity here after the goalkeeper parried it. And it's Robert. Chance for it. Oh, so close, hit the post. Wasn't very confident defending, but it's done the job. Talk about making the most of your shooting opportunities. One team has done that, while the other's been quite wasteful as we look at the stats.
That's right. But they've got to keep plugging away at those figures.
And now can he score? Oh! And it's a goal, and they are level. What a game this is. As good as the first leg, really, maybe even better in this second leg match, and the aggregate scores are now level.
Well, it's there for somebody. It's crying out for a hero.
On aggregate, 6 goals shared, 3-all. Mario Götze could be dangerous. Good challenge here. Joe Allen. Cross it. Here's the volley. A chance maybe to get their noses in front. Didn't quite happen. But this is the big call from the coach. This is how they earn their money. And they're going to try and alter their style of play here with the alteration of personnel. Edinson Cavani. He's been a real contributor to this team in his first season at the club with goals.
Yeah, he has been. It's been worth the effort and the money it took to bring him to the football club.
Martinez. Well, it's a game that's going to go right to the wire here. It's level with 5 minutes left. This is the chance. It's a foul. It's got to be a free kick. That free kick was awarded because of a challenge that the referee didn't like at all. He sent the culprit off, and now the free kick to come.
He was always struggling, had a couple of yards ground to make up, but it was a rash challenge. No choice but the red.
That was an easy decision for the ref.
Yeah, he might have done a bit more damage to his opponent than seems to have been the case.
Look at that wall. They've sneaked forward again. Here's the shot. And that must be the winning goal. Moment to score to go ahead on aggregate in the second leg, with time ticking away.
Well, it's been to and fro this tie over the two legs, but might that just be the decisive strike? Well, the goal coming so late in this match, unexpectedly in many ways, and you can't see any way back now for the trailing team.
And the aggregate scoreline here, 4-3. That's how to tackle. We've got 4 more minutes to play. Added time here. Great chance. Well, he has a go. blocked. Now comes the goalkeeper, enjoying the chance to kick that one away. Dives away the keeper to keep it out. This is a chance for an extra goal from this corner in the final minutes of the game. He did see it all the way, Alan, but it's still a good save.
Yeah, because it was sweetly struck, and you do have to pay attention to those.
Well, his teammates wanted to have turned their backs on it. That's a bit unkind, but they would have expected him to make a lot more of that.
Well, because it was a fairly simple chance, I think he took it a little too easy, a bit too casual.
But the final whistle has gone, it's over, and they are through this semi-final over the two legs on aggregate.
It hasn't always been pretty, but they put the hard yards in, and I think they deserve it, Martin.
So what a game that was. Breathless stuff, so many goals, and after all that, the visitors prevail. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling. Bye for now.
And now we hand over to Mike West in the studio.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. Champions Cup, semi-final, second leg. Bayern Munich 3, Liverpool 4.